Deciding on getting a pool here was probably one of the better decisions that I've made in my life.
This isn't a pool, this is an experience.
It feels like you're in Hawaii when you're back here.
We waited a long time to get the pool, and now that we have it, I underestimated how much we use the pool and how much fun we have with it. And we look at ourselves and say, why did we wait?
It's not just a pool, but it's a whole nother element to your house for entertaining and for enjoying it. And we sit back here at night or on the weekends, and it's like, we could go somewhere and rent a hotel and relax, but this is kind of like our resort now. We can come back here and not answer the phones and not do anything, and this is a resort we have in our own backyard now. There's no real reason to go anywhere else because the pool is everything we really wanted, and we just enjoy the heck out of it every weekend. We're out here more now than in our backyard than we ever were before. We've recaptured our backyard after the dogs have been relegated to the side yard now. So
yeah, it's just been beyond our expectations. We had a dream of, we actually had a vision of what we wanted our pool to look like and the landscaping to look like, and it's above and beyond what we expected. It's just, we couldn't be happier.
There's nothing for the kids to do unless they want to play checkers. And so we decided to get a pool so that they could invite their friends and have pool parties before they went off to school, and they'd have good memories of getting together with the family and with their friends. And it's party central here now.
Pool's a great way to socialize and interact with your kids. Television, you're all looking one way at the TV, but at a pool you can look back and forth at your kids. Our son has gained confidence in swimming because of it.
We felt like it was an investment and memories our kids would take with them later in life, just like school is. We didn't think it would fit because we have a long, narrow backyard.
We had a couple pool people come to us who were recommended that didn't want to deal with our hillside and dig in and out, and didn't want to deal with the style we wanted.
We kind of felt like the two prior pool makers wanted to build the pool that they built, and not the pool that we wanted. So I would say, yeah, I want rocks along the side. Well, you just really need this, and I felt like I was beating my head against a wall.
California pools were so accommodating and so wonderful and welcomed our plan, and we sat down at the table and worked out everything.
It was gorgeous, once it was done. I was so happy.
We had a boat, and we sold the boat because we thought, with sports, we're only getting out 2-3 day weekends a year, and we're going to use the pool almost every weekend. And so the amount of probably money we saved without, putting it into the boat and going on those trips, even though we still take some vacations, it was an easy decision.
If it's like a really hot day, it's so much fun to just jump in the pool.
My favorite part is do tricks. I'm going to do a big dive off of the rock.
It's one thing that I do all the time now is I'll just come home, and at night, 6, 7 after dinner, I'll come sit in the lounge chair and I'll turn on the waterfall. I'll just sit out here for 30, 45 minutes, an hour sometimes, and enjoy it, where I would never come in the backyard before and just sit and relax.
We use it all year long. If it's just the hot tub, we've had a lot of people come over and just do the hot tub. Yeah. I think I had a little get-together for the girls one day, and it was supposed to be a manicure pedicure party, and before we knew it, we had people in their clothes in the spa. Because it was just relaxing. It calls to you, and it's a whole year-round party. Mike is one of those people, it's kind of like the customer that you would be afraid of. He does extensive research, everything from the city permits to what kind of iron or concrete. I don't know anything about this stuff. So he researched it to death, and he interviewed 3 pool companies.
So after we had about 3 or 4 different pool contractors come out, we decided to settle on California Pools because the pricing was good and the warranty that they offered was good on the pool. California Pools is the name that we've known. It's been around for a long time. and they have a good reputation in the field.
Didn't you also check their complaints and licenses and?
Yeah,
what was
that's
it?
right. Better Business Bureau rating was always high, and no complaints from the State Contractors License Board. Their contractor's license number is, I think it starts with a 0. It's really old. It's been around for a long time. And they seemed very responsive to all of our questions, and also they were the ones that seemed to offer the best design.
Yeah.
The design they came up with surprised us in terms of what they were able to include in our space.
And remember, we had one company that said they couldn't build a pool.
Yeah, we had one. That's right. One company said that we don't have enough room. We can only put a big spa in your backyard. There's no room for a pool. So that was part of the process too. It was like, well, let's just see what the pool guy has to say. So we called him out, and they sent the salesman out. He did it. He did his measurements and came back, about a week later with unbelievable plan.
Awesome.
We couldn't believe it.
We were shocked.
Yeah, the type of construction that they said that we were going to do in terms of going above and beyond what's required by code and for earthquake and that type of thing. So all of those factors together
was reasonable.
Said it was like, hey, it's worth the money because you're going to get a quality product at the end, and that's how it worked out.
I looked at 7 different contractors. Anybody from the large corporations to the mom and pops, to the startups, to people that have been in the business for 50, 60 years. I saw a California Pool sign off of the 91, typed in my information on the internet. That was at nighttime, and the next morning I got a call from a sales guy. I was impressed that I even got a phone call back. Some of them were 4 or 5 days after I put in my internet request, I would get a call back. So right from the start, I was already impressed. Started off the communication from day one, and anytime something was going to get changed, they'd give me a call and let me know exactly what was going on with the project, when they were going to start digging, when gunite was going to happen, when plumbing, electrical, all the way through the end. I always knew where I stood on the project. Quite honestly, it was a very good experience. This was a letter that I sent at the final completion of my pool, and the last comment and I really do feel, this is my honest opinion, I said, if I ever need to build another pool, you guys will build it. And I'll tell as many people as I can about this positive experience. If I can eliminate somebody going through a bad experience of a bad contractor, and me by telling them of the experience that I had with California Pools, I think they deserve that, because I think they'll get a good finished product, but they won't go through some of the nightmares that some people go through.
It adds to your life. I mean, my best memories as a child were swimming in my grandparents' pool and hanging out with all my cousins.
It just gives us a little hidden getaway.
It's exactly what I wanted.
We said numerous times that there's no way that we can envision that the pool we have now could have been built by the other contractor that we had selected prior to picking California Pools.
Right.
And California Pools delivered on everything they said they were going to deliver on.
I was really pleased with how nice the masonry work came out with our pool.
The quality of work was, we were really pleased with.
Yeah, it's exceptional. It just confirmed our decision that we went with the right company.